Hello everyone, my name's FlareBlitzed and welcome back to Midnight Train. Chapter 3, as you can probably see in the title. Back with our adventures with Luna and Neil. Chapter 3, please. As you can also see, there's a fourth chapter and a bonus thing that we can access in the future. Let's get into it. Yeah, the Spanish version has been out for a few weeks, but doesn't matter about that because now we're finally here. And be advised, this has spoilers in it, so if you don't want to watch it because I've been exposed to spoilers, I suggest clicking off the video right now. But we're picking off from the end of chapter 2 where things got a little bit drastic. Apollo. I knew it wasn't a good idea. I should have stopped him. But deep down I want him to come with us. Yet what resided left of Apollo? Why did things have to turn out like this? Is it true we can't do anything to help the people trapped here? Do we have to keep going while they are left behind? That's so cruel. I feel so guilty. No, it's this train's fault. It's the law of this universe. That's what's done it. Putting us at stake here. We'll find a way to save Diana and Apollo. We can't be sure Apollo is dead. We haven't seen his body. We know he lost an eye, but perhaps he is still alive somewhere. In that case, we could still save him. We can't lose our hopes yet. That's the spirit, Neil. But once fragile Neil has become more confident as time's progressed. Let's go, Luna. The next building is waiting for us. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. So which way do we walk? One way or another. So we've got notebook, pocket watch, note. Let's see. Nothing there. Oh, wait, hold on. Pocket watch, no, but it is necessary for our survival. Yes, please. Miss Luna Wyndell. If you wish to leave this place, you should catch the next train. The train leaves in 3 hours. If you're not able to get there in time, you will be stuck in this place forever. Throughout these 4 chapters, we are stuck on these 3 hours. You won't be able to get in the train if you don't bring with you a working pocket watch. Yep. It's the working part that is important. Once the time runs out, the clock will stop. If you break the rules, you will be punished. Just like Apollo did. The content of this note is applicable for the 4 destinations. Have a good trip. I will try my best, but I can't guarantee our survival until we learn what we need to do and how do we get over there. It's this, isn't it? This track. Hello. Lots of plants. So this is the 3rd building. These buildings don't scare me as much anymore, you know. To be honest, I'm actually eager to go inside. I believe we can find the truth inside them. I feel closer to solving this mystery, but we still need to investigate a little more. Let's go. Let's go on our rodeo into this wonderful, wonderful landscape. Building. More gears. Just like in the previous buildings, there's a huge clock here. That means our clock should restart now. Yeah, that's like a rule. Every time you go into another building, the clock resets back to 3 hours. We've got 3 hours to find the train. No problem. We can do it. As long as we're together, that is. We'll find out the truth while we try to escape. For those of you who are wondering why Luna doesn't speak, she's a mute character. A dirty wooden box in poor condition. It's a metal box covered in dust. Cool, a dirty wooden box in poor condition. Oh dear. Oh dearie dear. Hope you're all having a wonderful time, wherever you are. Hopefully this self-isolation thing isn't too stressful upon you all. It's a wooden barrel. Do you want to open the trapdoor? Do you think that's a wise idea, just to open it at this point in time? Maybe. Or thought there would be like some pre-requirement. It just seems too good to open something without thinking it could be a trap. In the name, trap door. The atmosphere seems different in comparison to what we've seen so far. I think we're in some sort of mine. Surely this building is dangerous too, so it's best to explore very carefully. Very carefully indeed, and these blue boxes act as save points. But what is the content inside the blue box? Zoom in and see for yourself what that is, for goodness sakes. Dearie, dearie me. Cool. Next up on our adventures, we're going to collect sulfur, gold, and diamonds. In any other situation, I'd be excited to find something this valuable. We're in Minecraft. I was trying to find a twist between Midnight Train and Minecraft. Midcraft? Traincraft? Moonlightcraft? I don't know. Right now, I just want to get out of here. There is dirt and rocks inside. Hello. Let's see, it's a wooden barrel. Barrel! It's a barrel! Barrel, barrel! It's a barrel! If you don't get that, then don't worry about it. It's an outlier thing. In any other situation, I'd be excited to find something that's valuable. Right now, I just want to get out. Yes, life is worth much more than gold. In fact, life itself doesn't have a price on it. There's no tag on life. Not one bit. You only have one of them. There's a huge hole in the ground. I can see something down there, but we can't reach it from here. So we'll need some rope to be able to get to it then. A minecart used for transporting materials. What? Okay, maybe I was thinking we could push that down into there and then... No, it wouldn't. It would just carry on until that point. I don't know why I thought the train track broke when it got to this huge hole. I was thinking maybe we could push that down. No. The save spots are quite generous as well. Their quantity and their locations. Luna, look at this. There's a hole in this wall. There must be something on the other side. We need to go look inside. Wait, I think it's best if one of us keeps watch on the entrance. This could be another trap. It's safer if we don't both go in, sorry. This hole is very narrow. I think you could move easier inside. But I can own your place if you prefer. I don't mind. You're going in. Then I'll keep watch here. If the entrance gets blocked or something, I'll find a way to help you. Luna always goes in head first. It's a pickaxe in bad condition. I was hoping to pick my way through this mine. Lovely. Of course. Of course it will be the case. There are various blue minerals on the ground. I'm sure I'm missing a lot of important things. A lot of things. There is... Oh, I found a rope up there that could be useful. Although the shape of it does not please me whatsoever. This looks like somewhere where you would do that in case somebody was misbehaving. There's a rope on the floor. We'll take the rope. Well, that collapsed in. That caved in. It looks like a farewell letter, but the paper is so warm that it's difficult to read its contents. Should we take it with us? You prefer not to think... Yeah, exactly. Exactly. When I first saw that, thinking... It's best if we don't touch that subject, thank you very much. I mean, the game itself falls under the dark category, but... Oh. That blood was already there. Hello? No one will... Oh my gosh! Neil, what the hell happened here? These eyeballs. I don't want to see someone I appreciate get hurt in front of my eyes again. I'll fight to protect them. Do you understand? I've had enough! Ah, Luna. This is... Some enemies appeared while you were inside. They wanted to get inside, so I used this pickaxe to stop them. It's a shame it broke while I used it. In fact, all the weapons we've seen so far were in terrible condition. I suppose it's to avoid having a weapon in this place. It's getting easier to predict when something dangerous is going to happen. We've been through this journey twice already. I knew it would be a trap, but I didn't imagine enemies would show up. Anyway, what was inside? Did you find anything useful? A rope. That's great, Luna. I know the perfect place to use it. Yes, that huge hole we found earlier. Oh, hunky-dory-dory. Oh, we just ran over the arse, making something appeared on our left there? No, it's just the game manipulating us. How dare they do it to us? Try and pick out some more generic thumbnails, because when I was doing Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, a few people complained that I used too spoilery thumbnails, but I'm thinking, you have to look through the content to be able to know what's going on. Like, a singular picture, yes, if it's something that is a catastrophic thing, like it shows like an event for it, but if it's just a still image, how does that show you what's going on within the context of the game? Like, some people are just too sensitive. I can see something down there, but we can't reach it from here. Well, I guess we'll use this rope, but what are we going to anchor the rope on so it doesn't just fall down? Oh, hold on, this could be good. Ah ha ha, the rock, yes. There's a good reason why that's there. It's used as our anchor point. Perfect. I think that'll do. I think it'll do as well, just like before. So it's best for one of us to go inside. If something happened to the rope, we wouldn't be able to climb back up. Now it's my turn. Fair? Wait for me here. Here I go. Down into the wilderness. Whoa. There's a lot of keys in here. Is there a particular one that we need? You can't open the chest. Don't tell me one of these keys is used to open this chest. In other circumstances, I'd have the patience to try them all, but now I have limited time. I can't waste it trying each one. There must be a more efficient way of knowing which is the right key. Is there a particular key in here that is unique in comparison to the other ones? Like a particular color, a particular shape? One that is an individual key rather than a clone of others? Of course you haven't, but I just want to see if there's anything else I can do. Is there anything we can gather from looking at the shape in which these keys have been lettered out onto the floor? Because that could be the first step. Like there's 6 up here, 5 on that row, 4 on that row, 6 on that row, 3 on that row, 5 on that row, 5 on that row, 4 on that one, 4 on that one, and only... Sorry, 2 on that one, and only 1 on this one. Like... I don't know. Like, some of these I get an irk, but you can't... I cannot even inspect anything. I can't even inspect any of the keys. Like, I'm going over and pressing enter, but... what should I do? Examine the chest. If I examine it, maybe I can find some clue on which key I should look for. Ah, or maybe not. It's a completely normal chest. Okay. Hit the chest. I can try to open it by force. That's what Luna would do. I think it's impossible to break it like this. I wish that pickaxe didn't break. It would have come in handy now. Alright. Move the chest. Let's see what happens if I try to move it. Ah, there's something hidden underneath. Sorry, but you can't hide from Neil Lawton. Let's see what's written on this note. Okay. This is a instructions manual on which key it would be. So, let me just open up a sticky note and then type this down. 2W, 2 north, 3 east, 1 south, 2 east, and then 2 south. Cool. If you don't know what that is, it's a compass. So west, north, east, south, east, south. Maybe it's a clue to find the right key. I imagine it's from this spot. So 2 there, 2 there, 3 here, 1 there, 2 there, and then to there. I followed the instructions, but there's no key here. Maybe I was wrong. No, there can't be. I'm sure this is the place that's notes indicated. Ah, could it be in the dirt? I'm going to dig with my own hands. Heck yeah. I'm good with puzzles, I mean. There it is. This should be the correct key. It was very well hidden. I'm glad I didn't try the other keys. It would have been a waste of time. Oh well. It's time to open this mysterious chest. Let's take the contents out of this and see what's going on. There's another note inside the chest. The purple crystal hides a secret. A secret? Well, I'm going to find out what it is, and why is it purple of all colours? I love the fact that it's purple. If you didn't guess, purple is my favourite colour. This must be the purple crystal. Let's see. It holds a secret. Oh, it wasn't a crystal, it was a switch. Interesting, something must have changed. It's time to go back to Luna. Can I climb up this rope? Hello, it's Luna. Sorry I took a little longer than I expected. I think I activated some sort of mechanism, but I don't know what it was for. Something must have changed for sure. Let's look around again. Indeed. Heck yeah. We detectives are good at our work. Work as in solving puzzles and whatnot. Cool, let's get going. Oh, a minecart. Should we use it? We own a mine, so it makes sense, but there's something that gives me a bad feeling about this. Personally, I think it's better to use it. We could move faster and rest for a while. Don't your feet hurt? We've been walking for a while. I thought we were just sitting on a train for God knows how long it would be. Oh, you're a traveller, you must be used to it. Are you ready to get on the minecart? Not yet. Oh yeah, so... Wait, was this ladder here before? Oh yeah, that's how we got down here in the first place. That's how we got down to this part of the scenery in the first place, by using that ladder. Is there anything else which we need to do? Any other secrets? Anything else? Because in chapter 1 I believe there was a super secret by going to one of the other doors, like near the end of the chapter, where the pickaxe broke, of course, where you'd have to try and look through one of the wrong doors, and it leads you to like a mini bonus room of sorts with some information. I'm not sure exactly what though. We're on a minecart. We're definitely now in Minecraft. Oh, explosion! Oh dear, who put dynamite in this place? Ah, again like that. A delayed one. Gosh, we're getting closer. Yeah, that's definitely... What the hell? There's still more? Who's putting all these bombs in place? It's just fireworks. Damn it. These buildings always find a way to surprise me. I wasn't expecting something that dangerous. Such a creative way to welcome us to this building, right? Luna? Luna? Whoa. Luna, what's wrong? Are you hurt? Please, react. Luna, can you hear me? Don't worry, you're safe. The explosion scared you? There's nothing to be afraid anymore. Look at me. I'm right here. Nothing is going to happen to you. Luna, please listen to me. Please listen. It's the first time I've seen her so frightened. Have we had any other noise-related traps? Are you sure you can stand? A note. I can barely read her handwriting. Her hands were shaking as she was writing. Let's see. I'm sorry, I'm terrified of explosions. Luna, I don't want you to be sorry for something like that. Besides, who wouldn't be scared of an explosion? I'm still shaking. We are both in a terrible situation, but we've gotten very far together, and we'll get through this together. You can be sure of that. I think the last chapter is going to be a testament for these two characters. The ultimate trust in between one another. Or something like that. Because I'm thinking, in Angels of Death, Each floor was designated to a specific character. In Chapter 1 we had Diana. In Chapter 2 we had Apollo. In this chapter we're going to be having another character enter the fray. And then I think that's the final character that's going to be introduced to the game. So, if it follows the similar structure that Angels of Death would have, then the final floor would be, I think, both of these characters. If you're troubled, I'll be by your side to help you. Remember that you're not alone. Let's keep fighting together. There must be a reason she is so scared of explosions. But now is not a good moment to ask her. She's still in shock. For now, I can only try to cheer her up. It's a wooden barrel. There's a rock blocking the way. If Apollo was here, he'd be able to move it without any problems. It still feels weird that he isn't with us. Apollo. Hey there. He trusts us to the end, despite the circumstances. I won't disappoint him. I might not be as strong as him, but together we can do it. Yeah, boy. We moved the golden boulder. It's a wooden barrel. Anything else in here that's going to surprise us? There's dirt and rocks inside. Dirt and rocks inside. Dirt and rock inside. That as well. A minecart used for transporting materials, minerals, stuff along the line. Luna is so scared. Maybe I should talk about something so that she will stop thinking about the explosion. You know, I travel to solve mysteries and become a detective, right? Well, for a living, I also accept rather boring tasks. So you're saying that you also are some kind of handyman. For example, once I had to take a request from a restaurant owner. There was someone stealing his fish every day, and I had to find out who it was. In the end, I found out the culprit was his own cat. Yikes. He got really mad at me when I told him. He said his cat would never do something like that. Yeah, cats and fish. That would be the last thing that would be compatible to one another, for a cat to be the predator and the fish to be the prey. He even ended up not paying me. Well, I hope his dear cat is still stealing his food. He truly deserves it. What a funny story. It's so pathetic. Hello. Who's there? Please, don't move. Well, here I go. Wee hop. A perfect landing. Well then, who are you? So exciting, there are more people around here. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Since I could only hear your voice, I thought there was only one person. Honestly, I thought you were some weird guy talking to himself. But I'm happy to see there are two people, the more the merrier. It's too sudden, I don't know what to say. Neither do I. No need to be shy with me. Yeah. Shy? I'm just surprised. I'm surprised too. I really wanted to see someone. But you don't look too happy to see me. I'm not dangerous, I promise. Pinky promise. Oh, if I say that, I'll see me. You just said you're even more suspicious. That's double. Before anything, let me ask you something. Sure, feel free to ask anything you want. Do you want our pocket watches? Why would I want your pocket watches? I've got mine already. Look, here it is. See, I don't need another one. Besides, I'm way more interested in this. It's a book about sign language. Yes, it is. Wait a second. That book is mine. When did you take it? You're learning sign language? Incredible. Why are you interested in it? Because Luna is mute and I want to. Wait, you didn't answer my question. When did you take that book from me? Give it back. What did you say? Luna? Mute? Could it be... Is your name Luna Wyndell? You know Luna? No, it can't be. Luna, is it really you? Do you remember me? I'm Celine Ambrose. We live together in the same orphanage. Well, that's the identity of this character then. You remember? I was a girl who stole the food from outside and shared it with you. It's been a long time, I didn't recognize you. Your hair is longer now. It looks good on you. Aw. Your childhood friends? Yes, Luna was my first friend. But she disappeared from the orphanage and we never saw each other again. I was so worried about you. You didn't even say goodbye. What happened? It was all so sudden. But what matters is that you're well. I escaped the orphanage shortly afterwards. It was very boring without you. You escaped the orphanage? Yep. It was hard to live on my own in the beginning, but I managed to survive by stealing things. Oh gosh. I was used to stealing stuff in the orphanage after all. At first I only stole things to survive like food, but little by little, I started stealing more valuable things until I became a famous thief wanted by the police. You're a thief? Why are you saying that so proudly? Because no one ever caught me. But I'm not a thief anymore. That was part of my past. Now I live an honest life. I promise. So don't worry, I won't... Look, you just said that again. You keep saying you won't steal our pocket watches. That just makes us even more suspect that you will. Celine. My speciality is stealing and sneaking away. If I wanted your watches, I would have already stolen them. I see. How are you, Luna? What have you been doing all of this time? You must have a lot to... Yeah, the fact is called tell me. Unfortunately, that's the issue. Huh? You don't need to apologize. You surely had your reasons to leave? And neither should you use that notebook with me. I know sign language, don't you remember? Really? I learned it when I was little for the same reason as you. You did it for Luna? Yes, Luna was the only friend I had. I wanted to communicate with her more easily. So we would often talk in sign language. The other kids couldn't understand us. It was really fun, just like a secret code that only the two of us understood. You seem like you were really good friends. Oh, I see. So his name is Neil Lawton. This is going to be an interesting twist. Detective Apprentice. Who would have been rivals if we had met in the past? The thief versus the detective. A worthy battle. I wonder who would have... This is not a competition, this is a race against time. Whoa, really? I see. What is Luna saying? She says you're top. Luna said that? For real? No, it was a joke. Don't play with my feelings like that. Aww. I felt excluded from that conversation. I want to understand what Luna is saying too. Selena Ambrose. Luna's friend. I suppose she can't be a bad person. Wait a second. Could it be just like Diana and Apollo? Celine. I must tell Luna. Aww. Isn't that so sweet? Luna seems so happy. I can't tell her that now. I must admit that thanks to Celine, Luna looks a lot more cheerful. Moments ago she was very frightened. What do I do now? Ah, Luna was talking to me about what happened so far. I just arrived at this building too. You just arrived? You mean you still got time to escape? Exactly, I guess I arrived before you. But that's impossible, we didn't see you in the previous buildings. I was thinking about that too. I didn't see you either. So weird, don't you think? Perhaps everyone enters the building in different orders. That might be why we haven't met any others. Since we are in the same situation, I believe we should go together. Luna told me that you're very smart. With the three of us together, it would be very easy to find the train. Together? Alright, I also think it's better to go together. Yay! So it's decided. I know she is hiding something behind that smile. Just like the others have. A facade. But for now it's best to stick together. Yes, strength in numbers is what they say. but Luna is a lot more cheerful. And a childhood friend as well. If I had my tools, I'll be able to open these boxes in seconds. Tools? All thieves have their own tools. But right now I don't have them with me. Yeah, don't have them with ya. That's a sad thing, don't you think? Why do I have to stop being a thief? Now is the time when those things will come in handy. Perhaps I should resume my career as a thief. You shouldn't say that before a detective apprentice. Sorry. I'm fascinated by these kinds of machines. I find the idea of creating something useful from different pieces very cool. You know about machinery? Well, it's just some very basic things. But the machines that are in these buildings are pretty complex. I don't think my knowledge would help me much. Cool, fascinating information, Celine. Don't want to go back there. Yeah, that's probably for the best. You sure? You sure there's not some super secret if we try and go back there enough times? Like, we interact with this enough times so that something good will happen? Something not fearful of what was left behind for us to maybe rediscover, rekindle. But not on this day, no. Stairs. Neo, eat one of those mushrooms. I'm curious to know what... Look, if you offer up the ideas, Celine, at least you should try and eat them first. Maybe your skin will turn blue like the mushrooms. It could be fun. If you're so curious, eat it yourself. You're right. Let's see what it tastes like. Don't eat it, you idiot. I wasn't going to. You're way too innocent, Neo. And you're way too sadistic. No, wait, sarcastic. No. Maybe both, actually. Maybe that is the case. He's just very sadistic. Come on, barrel. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Something along the lines. Machines as well. I think nothing different about this kind of one. Sorry, my words are a bit haphazard at the moment. Still, ooh. I cannot bear this scenario. I cannot bear this whatsoever. That purple one seems different from the others. Yeah, let's take it. You got an anthemist. Neil, I didn't think you'd like stealing too. That's very unusual for a detective. Of course not. We're just borrowing it. Without permission. At least you should trade something for it, don't you think? No one likes to get things taken from them. I know what I'm talking about. Really now. Luna, these teddy bears are so ugly. They look like the ones we had in the orphanage. You remember? We would hide them in a closet because they freaked us out. I don't blame you, but these are very disturbing. It's a green one, blue one, purple one, and a red one. Maybe we should do something because it feels like there should be something that we should come back to later. But I'm going to... Whoa, hi there. I thought something like that would happen. We need to give something in trade. We don't take the purple gem. We need to find something as a replacement for the purple gem. It's kind of a replica of the spider puzzle in the witch's house. If we try and take away the real butterfly without a replica, the spider kills you. It's kind of like that sort of thing. There's an empty box on the floor. We just picked up this huge, humongous box. There's an empty box on the floor. What about if we just put the bear in the box? It could be something. I don't know. I'm not too sure. Don't move! What? Why? There's a trap here. If you step where you shouldn't, it's over. How'd you know that? Don't underestimate me. The police used to set me up with some pretty creative traps. I managed to avoid much more complex ones. This is nothing. What should we do? You just have to follow me. Pay attention. Can I just ask? This is the right way. Do you need me to repeat it? Yes. 2 right, 1 up. 2 right, 2 down. 2 right, 1 up. 2 right, 1 up, 1 right. Okay, so 1, 2. Oh no. Well, I think we're good for the moment, folks. So, thank you all so much for watching. We're going to be coming back soon on Chapter 3 of Midnight Train. Have a wonderful day, folks, and see you all in the next time. Have a good day, and take care of yourselves.